Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. How we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list. We still here. You rockin' with the best. You're rockin' with the bad boy. Bad boy.
Welcome everyone to another edition of Friday Night Smackdown. We are a week away from WarZone, so let's get into tonight's action as Smackdown comes live from Los Angeles, California. Let's get into the action. And Smackdown kicking off with action from the women's division, and I believe this is our first time seeing our first competitor here. It is none other than Naomi, looking to bring the glow to Friday Night Smackdown. Is Naomi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring.
And Naomi, someone to look out for here in the Smackdown Women's Division. A very talented athlete. Has what it takes to become a future world champion here on the blue brand. She has a tough challenge in front of her. Someone who is out to build a bit of momentum back. We'll get into that in a little bit. Let's just keep our focus though on Naomi for the time being. As Naomi, as I mentioned, looking to bring the glow here to Friday nights. And this matchup I'm looking forward to. A first time seeing Naomi, a very talented athlete, talented professional wrestler. This should be a good matchup as she goes up against a poison pixie herself, Candice LeRae. Of course, Candice at Judgment Day defeated by the current SmackDown Women's Champion Io Shirai. So Candice LeRae looking to get back on track and get back into the title picture. And you see in her corner, as we've kind of seen a recent alliance between these two women, Raquel Gonzalez accompanying Candice LeRae. Candice saying that Raquel has seen the way, and that is why Raquel Gonzalez, the muscle for Candice LeRae. Of course, the feud between Io and Candice started as Io was about to face off in a match against Raquel. Before that match, Candice LeRae attacked Raquel Gonzalez. Then, the following week, that match happened where Raquel done the business and weakened the SmackDown Women's Champion for Candice LeRae Raquel got the win over Io before the Judgment Day matchup. And ever since then, Raquel and Candice have been side by side. As you see, Candice going straight for the neck. Going straight after Naomi with that neck breaker. And now Naomi though looks to gain control with the super kick. And then now going to work on the arm. This is a big match, as I mentioned, for Candice LeRae, looking to get back on track here in the SmackDown Women's Division. But Naomi, in her debut, looking to pick up some momentum of her own, get that first win under her belt. But Candice LeRae going back to work with that neck breaker, really going to work on the head and the neck. But Naomi looking to fly, using her agility with that springboard crossbody and a big leg drop. and a big knee drop. But now it's Candice in control once again, going to work on Naomi, and a big forearm and a double foot stomp by Candice LeRae, going to work on Naomi. Naomi spin kick though, reversal. And again, going to work on the arm is Naomi. Springboard crossbody connecting by Naomi, goes for a cover. 1 count only, and Naomi can't believe it was only 1 count. Thought she'd done a lot more to Candice LeRae, but Candice LeRae, as I mentioned, former #1 contender here, very talented wrestler, and a big diving splash. And now Naomi sends Candice head first into the turnbuckle. And now Naomi looking to fly. What she got planned for her? Split leg moonsault connects. The split legged moonsault connecting. Now Naomi boot to the midsection. Sunset flip into the cover. No. Into the submission. Will Candice LeRae submit? Candice in trouble. Nowhere to go. Naomi has that submission hold locked in. Candice able to twist around, get the kicks, and break the hold. Now Irish whip sends Candice out to the apron. Reversal by LeRae. LeRae springboard into the Hurricane Rana connecting. A springboard Hurricane Rana connecting. Now Candice LeRae dragging Naomi to the center of the ring. And now wrapping the legs around, going for it. Shout out to Super Dragon with the curb stomp. Driving Naomi's head first into the mat, turning around, goes for the cover. Naomi maybe out of it. 1, 2. Oh, Naomi 2.9. Candice cannot believe that Naomi kicked out of that one. But now Candice looking to put it away here with that Gargano escape. The Gargano escape by Candice LeRae. Will Naomi submit? LeRae has it locked in, center of the ring, just torquing away, but Naomi able to break in, driving the knees and the forearms into the head of Candice LeRae, somehow breaking that Gargano escape. But Candice going straight back after Naomi. Big drop kick drops her. Now Candice stalking Naomi, setting her up for something. And springboard moonsault. That version of the best moonsault ever missed. But Naomi in trouble still as Candice in control. Sets Naomi up again. But Naomi grabs her. Reversal. Boot to the midsection. Sunset flip. Into the submission hold. Again that submission by Naomi. I can't recall what she calls it. But she has it locked in. This could be trouble for Candice LeRae. But Candice again gets the knees up, breaking the hold. Now Irish whip sends Naomi out in front of Raquel Gonzalez. And Raquel leaving it to Candice, not getting involved. And now Candice just driving Naomi head first into the floor. Naomi though reversal. Now the big roundhouse kick to the head. And Naomi back into the ring, breaking the count. Candice deciding to take her time before getting back in. And Naomi not allowing Candice going straight after her while her back was turned, and sending Candice back into the ring. Now Candice though, reversal. What's she going for here? Big suplex by Candice LeRae onto Naomi. And now goes for cover. 1, 2, 3, and Candice LeRae gets the victory over Naomi here tonight. And after her loss to Io Shirai at Judgment Day, Candice LeRae getting a bit of momentum, and you gotta wonder if Yeah, you gotta think Candice LeRae still has that SmackDown Women's Championship in her eyes. We still haven't got a championship match made for WarZone, so I guess we'll have to see what the situation is there next week here on SmackDown in the women's division. And SmackDown is continuing on with the man with a plan, the Brian Kendrick, back here on SmackDown. Kendrick in action here again tonight. And you gotta wonder if Kendrick be able to get the win here. We have seen Kendrick before, I believe. I cannot remember who he was against off the, but Brian Kendrick looking to get a win here tonight. And he's got a big challenge in front of him. This man, we've seen the videos hyping up this man's debut for weeks. We finally got his debut at Judgment Day. The Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. He is here on SmackDown. He defeated Timothy Thatcher at Judgment Day. And now can he keep that streak going? Can he get his second victory over the Brian Kendrick, who he's kind of been fed to the wolves on SmackDown? Kendrick, his first match was against Keith Lee, where he was defeated. Now he has to go up against the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Brian Kendrick kind of being thrown to the monsters. But Samoa Joe, of course, as I mentioned, victorious in his debut at Judgment Day, making a SmackDown debut in ring. We've seen the promos hyping him up coming. We knew that he'd be at Judgment Day. He defeated Thatcher, and now it's Kendrick in his way. And big chops by Joe, and big hands, and a kick to the leg. Samoa Joe now going up top rope. What has Joe got planned? Missed with the elbow. Now Kendrick going after Joe with that leg kick, but Joe just pushes Kendrick off him. Kendrick still going after Joe. Irish whip. And a stunner onto the ropes, and that is what Brian Kendrick needs to use. Of course, Kendrick very experienced. So is Samoa Joe. But Kendrick needs to use that speed advantage. But for a big man, Samoa Joe does have speed. And you see those big right hands by Joe. Of course, Joe, he's used... Oh, big belly-to-belly suplex. Of course, Joe, he's used to wrestling smaller, faster guys. Of course, being a former X-Division champion in TNA. But he's going after Brian Kendrick here on the floor, but Kendrick kicked in the midsection. And now sends Joe into that post. And that's what Kendrick needs to do. Referee up to a count of 5. And big forearms to the back by the Brian Kendrick. And a Russian leg sweep, and Brian Kendrick, he is maybe the man with a plan. Maybe his plan is to win this by a count out and weaken Joe on the outside, and a big forearm by Kendrick. Kendrick gets in at the count of 8. Joe also makes it in, but Kendrick, he thought he was done. He thought Joe was out of it. He went to taunt Joe, but that just allows Joe to get back into this, and you can't take your eyes off against Samoa Joe. And big powerbomb outside the ring to the floor by Joe. And Joe, he's calling for it. Jawbreaker though by Kendrick. Kendrick fighting into it. And big DDT right on the concrete here at ringside. And now just working over Kendrick, or working over Joe is Brian Kendrick. And Joe, big shot to the midsection, rocking Kendrick. And now Joe sending Kendrick back to the ring. He said, we're going to end this. As Joe picks up Kendrick, and a big combination of strikes. Rocking Kendrick. Goes for the cover. Does Joe 1, 2. Brian Kendrick somehow gets the shoulder up. Joe was saying that should have been a 3 count. Referee saying it was only 2. Kendrick got the shoulder up. And Joe telling Kendrick to stay down. As Samoa Joe going up top. What has Joe got planned? Calling Kendrick up to his feet. And a big diving drop kick by Joe. And now Joe's setting Kendrick up, has him right where he wants him. Coquina clutch, locked in, center of the ring, the Coquina clutch. Kendrick might be out of it. Kendrick, he's fading. Oh, Kendrick fighting now, elbows to the midsection, floats over into the pin. Oh, Joe able to get the shoulder up. Joe picking the leg though, going straight after the knee of Samoa Joe. And a big elbow drop. And oh, Joe, he's already powered Kendrick out the floor. Now he's just thrown him out of the ring onto the floor. Joe just doing anything it takes to put away Kendrick, just delivering a world of hurt. A nation of violence is being unleashed by Samoa Joe. And now Joe setting Kendrick up once again for that Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch, center of the ring. Nowhere for Kendrick to go. Can he get out of it though? Or will Joe put him to sleep? And I believe Joe let go of it. He said he wants to pin Kendrick. He may have choked him out, but he wants to go for the pin. And he gets the 3 count. Samoa Joe choking out Brian Kendrick. But before the referee could call and say, I'm going to pin you. 1, 2, 3. And the Samoan submission machine on undefeated streak continues on. And who can stop Samoa Joe here on Smackdown? As Joe, he promised to bring a nation of violence with him. And he has another win for the Samoan submission machine. And now, main event time, as you've seen, it's in the Universal Championship Tournament. And as you've also seen, neither of the men in this matchup, mathematically, can win this tournament anymore. So they're just playing for pride at this point. Just looking to add another 3 points in and try finish ahead of each other. As this is the last time we will see Sami Zayn and Tommaso Ciampa in this tournament. We're approaching the end. So we're going to crown a champion at WarZone. It will be the final matchup in this tournament. It will be Matt Riddle and Kevin Owens. Of course, Riddle currently stands 3 points ahead of Owens. If Owens wins, he will go to 3 points and level Matt Riddle. And WWE management have said if that is the result, Kevin Owens will be crowned Universal Champion on head-to-head record. The reason we're talking about Owens and Riddle and that match is because that is the only match that can crown a Universal Champion mathematically at this moment in time. So, Sami Zayn, Tommaso Ciampa, neither man can win the Universal Championship. Also next week, Walter and Seth Rollins will face off in their last match. And again, Seth Rollins last week played a big point in the tournament, defeating Kevin Owens, which has put Kevin 3 points behind Riddle going into that matchup. But we have a tournament to continue. We can't just end it and go skip these matches. We still have these matches, as I mentioned, but and you know, even though the belt may not still be viable, there's still a lot on the line for Champa. There's still a lot on the line for Zayn. as I mentioned, fighting for pride, trying to finish as high as up in this tournament as they can and get a strong finish and maybe get a bit of momentum and pick up so they can go on and become a #1 contender for whoever walks out with the gold. As you see Champa making his way to the ring for this matchup here tonight. And what matchup this should be: Sami Zayn, Tommaso Ciampa, two top talents. And we are getting ready for our main event here, as I mentioned. Both Sami Zayn and Ciampa sitting on 3 points. A win here will take him to 6, which will put him level with Seth Rollins currently. Of course, Rollins will face Walter in their final matchup in the tournament next week. So who will put the 3 points on the board yet in this one? Also, we could have a draw and they could share the points, which has not happened yet in this tournament. Of course, imminent time limit. And now Ciampa going straight after Zayn, working over Sami early is Tommaso. And again, just working over Sami with those kicks, and now working the arm is Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa picks up Sami. Sami fighting off now, punching off Ciampa, and a big exploder by Sami Zayn. Sami in control of Ciampa now with that knee strike. And now going to work on the arm and mounted position. Right hands raining down on Tommaso Ciampa from Sami Zayn. Jawbreaker by Ciampa. And a big right hand by Ciampa. Big boot and again shot to the midsection. Sami may have avoided that one, but he's trapped in the corner. Nowhere really to go, and Ciampa drops him into the knee. Now Tommaso Ciampa up to the second rope. Diving elbow drop connects. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only, says a referee. Sami Zayn kicking out. Ciampa picking him up, those boot to the midsection. Up on the shoulders. Project Ciampa. Project Ciampa, that powerbomb onto the knees, but Sami Zayn able to get a hold of the rope and break that count. And now Ciampa has Sami in his sights. Running knee strike missed. Sami got out of the way of the running knee. And a big backbreaker by Sami Zayn, and Sami picking up Ciampa now. Sami in control, going for the blue thunder bomb center of the ring. Ciampa in trouble after that blue thunder bomb. Sami turning him over, going for the pin, hook of the leg. Sami Zayn goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Tommaso Ciampa gets the shoulder up at Sami Zayn. He can't believe it, probably thinking it's a conspiracy against him. Now Sami Zayn, standing moonsault missed. And now Ciampa dragging Sami into the ropes. What has Tommaso got planned? Big chop. And now working the knee, working the leg, using the rope to his advantage is Tommaso Ciampa. Sami boot to the midsection. Irish whip sends Ciampa into the corner. Helluva kick. Helluva kick by Sami. That could be it. It goes for the cover. That could be 3, 1, 2. Oh my God. Tommaso Ciampa kicking out of the Helluva kick. And now Sami goes for the dragon sleeper, but Ciampa in the rope. Sami now up to the second rope. Big splash connecting. And a big standing moonsault from Sami Zayn. And Sami tried to pick Champa up. Champa with the jawbreaker and a big right hand by Tommaso Ciampa. A big German suplex connecting. And now Champa up to the second rope, double axe handle. As we are 6 minutes remaining in this main event matchup here on Smackdown. Champa, oh, big knee strike, drops Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn might be out of it. 1, 2, and Sami gets the shoulder up at a count of 2. Champa can't believe it. He thought that was enough to put away Sami. And he's going for it again. He went for this earlier in this matchup, but missed. Can he connect with it this time? Sliding knee connects Sami Zayn. He must be out of it. Hook of the leg, center of the ring. Referee down to make the count. 1, 2, 3. And Tommaso Ciampa puts another 3 points on the board. And that puts Tommaso Ciampa on 6 points, and that is what Ciampa will end this tournament on. A decent showing from Ciampa, but not good enough for Ciampa to walk out with the gold as he would have hoped. Sami Zayn ending this tournament on 3 points. And that is all we've got time for here on Friday Night Smackdown. Tune in Monday for Raw, and tune in next Friday for Smackdown, and I'll see you then.